the class example from free, this is a whole roadmap right here, guys, of how you could do like from a free class into a for a fee class. So I gave you this example because it's just easiest for me to relate this concept to you. So your free class on chakras, like let's say you're a Reiki practitioner or an energy worker, and the way to attract people who are interested in alternative wellness and energy healing is to, figure out how to get to them. So Reiki is an acceptable term. Chakras, everyone knows what they are pretty much, but don't really fully understand. Or maybe they're looking for a new way to heal themselves. Maybe they're looking for alternative ways to, integrate other forms of healing into their ways that they're getting support for an illness or disease. And they want some alternative wellness practices, things like that. And they want to know now, what more about the chakras and more about this energy healing stuff. What's it all about? That's your free class. So how energy healing works, this class would share who you are, what your experience is, and an introductory to Reiki and the chakras, for example. So it's your broad stroke. And then you're there to answer any questions like at the end, just to give people, the sense that you're there for them and that you know what you're talking about to go into your other classes. Now, your follow-up class is broad, content-rich for a fee. So that would be the chakras explained. It's one class, again, on the chakras explained. Now it's the chakras specifically. You're talking about each single one, what they take care of, how, each one affects this and that and the other thing. And then you address the questions with specific problem-solving answers. When people pay, that's when you give them the specific answers. Like, if if you're getting an energy reading off of them, for example, and you know specifically that they shouldn't be eating cherries, say, are you eating a lot of cherries right now? You should stay away from cherries. They're not good for you right now. They're blocking up your sacral chakra or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like you want to give very specific answers to people in that class because they paid for your class. It's almost like mini coaching sessions. Okay, love this. I've been thinking about this. The free moniker was blocking me, as in thinking I would reduce my cred. Nope. And that's exactly why I loved putting this together and explaining that what you separate out for free is creating the education and the awareness around the topic for people. And then you're welcoming them into your world and letting them know you as a person, and that you are the one who is going to take them on the journey of healing or support or guidance or education. So your free class is needed. You need to reach the people on a personal level because there's just too much stuff out there. And then once you got people into your class, it's a great start to developing a bigger relationship. Okay. Yes. And also writing a blog series, like Ashley mentioned, to support your class, to promote your class. It's a great way to build awareness out there in the virtual space about what it is that you give. And if you hear that beeping in the background, that's Big Red, my parrot. I apologize. Yes, you go deeper. So, and then your follow-up class is to keep building on this subject and this topic and keep pulling people along through the journey. And at this point, you might even have some of your people that came to your last class that are telling their friends to come to this class, that you're going to give them the solution to their migraines because of what they're eating and their crown chakra or their third eye chakra is blocked. That's why they're getting migraines or whatever it is that, to help them get over their inability to communicate clearly. And what you're going to give them is the recipe for the perfect smoothie to take every day so their throat chakra opens up, whatever it is. But your follow-up classes are essentially very specific informations and educations and resources and tools and help to those who are live on your class. So if this made sense to you to understand why a free class, then a for a fee class, and then, building on that, because even this follow-up class can be the bonus. Like you can put this up for a fee, right? And it's already ready to go when you're doing this free class. And then everyone who's in this free class gets this as a bonus for showing up live. So that's what you can do also to market and bring people along. So even if they're thinking about or on the fence, now you've just brought people along into your next class, because you've given away everyone who showed up live on the free class a free seat to this class. Okay? So these are all ways that you can bring and market and integrate all of this together. So, okay, great. All right, so let me move on. I think that I've covered everything. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just yes or no in the chat box, everyone. Does this make sense to you? Does this roadmap of how to create a free class, then another for a fee class to follow up, and then another for a fee class, or several for a fee class or course afterwards? Does that make sense to you? All right. Are you finding this helpful? Do you think I'm nuts? Of course, Ashley. Great.